It was a time of unmatched tension, a clash of titans that would shake the ancient world. Rome, the undisputed power of the Mediterranean, faced an enemy unlike any other. Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general who would go down in history as one of the greatest military minds of all time. But among his many victories, one battle stands out for its sheer brilliance and audacity: the Battle of Lake Trasimene. In 217 BCE, during the Second Punic War, Hannibal led his army through the Italian peninsula. Rome, confident in its military prowess, believed it could corner and crush him. What they didn't realize was that Hannibal was not a man to be easily outmaneuvered. He had a plan, a trap so masterful that it's studied in military academies to this day. But let's rewind for a moment. Hannibal's journey into Italy was no small feat. He famously crossed the Alps with tens of thousands of soldiers, war elephants, and supplies, a harrowing journey that cost him many men, but secured his place as a legend. This bold move was just the beginning of his Italian campaign, which aimed to break Rome's spirit and its alliances. Meanwhile, the Romans were desperate to put an end to Hannibal's rampage. They dispatched Gaius Flaminius, a consul known for his ambition, but criticized for his lack of caution. Determined to engage Hannibal head-on, Flaminius made a critical error. He underestimated his opponent. Hannibal's army had reached Lake Trasimene in central Italy. Here, the terrain played to his advantage. The road by the lake's edge was narrow, flanked by water on one side and steep hills on the other. It was the perfect place for an ambush. Under the cover of darkness, Hannibal positioned his forces. His infantry and cavalry hid in the hills, while a smaller contingent blocked the road ahead. As dawn broke, Flaminius and his army marched along the lakeshore, unaware of the trap closing in around them. Suddenly, chaos erupted. Hannibal's soldiers descended from the hills like a thunderstorm, catching the Romans completely off guard. Trapped between the lake and the hills, Flaminius's army had nowhere to retreat. What followed was one of the bloodiest battles in ancient history. For hours, the Roman army struggled to regroup, but Hannibal's forces were relentless. The mist from the lake added to the confusion, making it nearly impossible for the Romans to organize a defense. By the end of the day, Flaminius himself was dead, and over 15,000 Roman soldiers lay slain. Another 10,000 were captured, while the rest scattered, only to be hunted down by Carthaginian cavalry. The Battle of Lake Trasimene was a disaster for Rome. It was the largest ambush in military history, and it shattered Roman confidence. Hannibal's victory sent shockwaves through the Republic, proving that he was a force to be reckoned with. Historians and military experts still marvel at Hannibal's strategy. By understanding the terrain and exploiting his enemy's overconfidence, he achieved a victory that seemed almost impossible. But for Hannibal, this was just another step in his relentless campaign against Rome. However, Rome was not a city that surrendered easily. In the face of defeat, they adapted. The Senate appointed Quintus Fabius Maximus as dictator, who adopted a new strategy of delay and attrition, earning him the nickname the Delayer. The Battle of Lake Trasimene marked a turning point in the Second Punic War. It showcased Hannibal's brilliance and Rome's resilience. While Hannibal continued to win battles, the war itself would prove to be a different story. But that's a tale for another time. If you found this story of ancient warfare as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible historical battles. And let us know in the comments, which ancient general do you think was the greatest of all time? Until next time, stay curious.